I pushed the button on you.
Oh no.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Hi,
Good
you
day
guys.
or good night to
Welcome
you.
to another exciting episode of Feel It Real Fun on our 22nd of December 2020.
Oh my God, I've had so many wins this week.
Have you?
Oh my God, yes.
And we had
I
the
got my
longest
Apple
day.
Pencil.
We had the longest day yesterday.
And I got my Apple Pencil.
You got your Apple
And-
Pencil. That means for all of you in the US, you had your shortest day yesterday.
That's right.
Well, on the other side of the world.
And then
Probably
they
Europe
told me
and-
Victoria's Chrissy could be here for Russian Christmas, maybe.
Russian.
Yeah,
It's
right.
a Russian.
Right. All I had to do was write 4 words, and for some reason, it's coming today.
Yes.
Well, at first I imagined something.
Yes,
right?
you did.
But more on that later. More on.
Okay,
later.
so go to freeneville.com.
That's right. 221 email list pseudo random goodness.
Join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
That's right. It's like a season, right? 15 to 25 minutes a day, half a donut, cheapo cup of coffee, and your life changes in a season. Brian knows all about it. Yo. Keep sharing your goodies. That's
And
right.
for refunds, visit our YouTube
Deep.
channel,
Boom, boom, boom.
feelitrealfun.com.
That's right. I got myself a bit
And it was an
itchies.
Apple pen.
Pencil.
An Apple pencil.
Pencil.
Was it a pencil or a pen?
No, it's the Apple Pencil 2.
The Apple Pencil 2.
That's right.
Right.
It's really cool. Oh my
Okay.
God. I'm going to do the coolest things with it.
Yes.
All right.
You
So,
will.
Victoria.
Yes.
Today we have one of those questions where somebody says, anyway, you just read it. Go for it. Hey guys.
Boys.
Karsten's, we love Karsten.
So the title of the show is What Do I Say When They Ask Me? ...
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oosha. Triple D. Yo. Triple D sizzle.
And this is a email or is this a quote from Neville? What am I reading?
It starts out with, this is from Chris.
A reader email from
Yeah,
Chris.
didn't write that down.
Okay. So what happens if someone asks me if I have a car while I'm still in the process of bringing the car forth to the world of shadows? Should I tell them that I have a car when I don't really have it as of now? Or should I abandon myself in my assumption and tell them that I do? That was tell them that I have a car or tell them that I do. They're both the same, I think.
Okay.
Anyway, what if later they want to borrow my car or ask me for a ride? Yep.
Slow ride.
Should I live from my assumption no matter what, even if it involves affirming to people that I have something in the world of shadows that's not there yet?
I love this one because we did it before for relationships. Remember that?
Yeah.
But here's the cool thing.
My
Ready?
husband.
Yeah. So it's like, so when somebody says to you like, "Are you married yet?" Right? And you're single, and you go, "Yep, I'm married. I got me the best husband." Right?
They're pretty
it's like,
quiet.
It's like, well, like I wanted to introduce you to my brother, but since you're a total fucking whack job,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Wrong answer.
Yeah.
Right. So here's the cool thing, guys. So years ago, many moons ago. Do you realize how many moons ago it's been? I came to Australia.
Oh, I know.
And the last time I came to Australia, I was here on a visitor visa, right? They detained me and everything because I was
Up
here
in
on a
Sydney.
visitor visa
They
for like
did.
a year and a half, right? So,
They rang me and said, "Do you know this
yeah,
man?"
do you know this man, right?
Yes.
So we had a long discussion, right? And it was really cool because they detained me. I was an American citizen then, had an American passport, coming in for a year and a half,
Yeah.
and they said, "We have to talk to you,"
Yeah.
right? Because people don't do that.
Yes.
And so, long story short, right? They said, like, nationality, American, right? Purpose of your visit here, visit, right? That kind of thing. But if I would have told them, I'll check this out, right? So you're going to play immigration officer for a second,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So you ask the question. Ready?
Okay, so what's the purpose of your visit?
I'm a citizen.
You're a
I'm
whack
a
job.
citizen. I pay taxes here and everything, right? I'm no longer American. I'm a citizen of Australia, right? Do you think they'd let me in?
Nah, they'd
Right.
send you straight to
Yeah. Do not pass
mental
go,
asylum.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Yeah.
So remember, they're asking about the world of shadows. They're asking about what follows, right? So if I didn't have a car, just imagine this, right? Like, so when I was imagining up my car, right? So I'm working through my issue. What kind of car do I want? Because I had a car, got rid of that car, you know,
Yeah.
right? Long story.
Yeah.
Some of y'all know I parked it across the stream and I shut the drapes for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I didn't even, Victoria mentioned it, I just,
Ignore the fact it existed.
right? Yeah.
I know.
Me and the old car, when we stopped getting along, we stopped getting along. So meanwhile, right? So the family starts to hear things, right? So it's like, you know, Victoria says, you know, like the sister calls and says, Vic, why don't you come on over? And she goes, well, I would, but 20's got the car, right? So that implies something. 1 car, 2 people, 20's got the what? Car,
yeah.
right? Now, so they caught on. And here's what happened. I was offered a really nice Volvo.
Yeah.
The problem is, Double T doesn't like nice Volvo, right?
No.
Like Double T is not a Volvo kind of guy,
No.
right? Double T is a BMW owner,
Type of guy.
right?
Yes.
And so when they offered me the free Volvo, right, I didn't say, "Oh, I don't need it. I have a car,"
Yeah.
which would cause complications. Because like, Victoria, why are you coming over to see us? Well, because 20 has the car. Well, doesn't 20 have a car? He said he has a car. Right? No,
Yeah.
20 just walks around saying things like a whack job,
Yeah.
like affirmations, right? I have me a car, I have me a car, I have me a car.
Yeah.
And here's the cool thing, guys. Oh, baby Triple D's here with Lene.
Oh.
Wow. I'll try not to swear. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. Double T doesn't drive a Volvo, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a Volvo.
Involve us.
You're involving me in something, Sizzle. Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yes.
He's a naughty boy.
Yes.
So, when they ask about the shadow, you tell them about the shadow, right? Before we had loving puppies, like this one. Can you guys hear him breathing?
Yeah.
Right.
He's excited because
Because Karsten's is here, right? So before we had puppies, we imagined having puppies, but I didn't go to the dog park and walk the imaginary puppy, and I didn't tell people I've got 2 puppies.
Yeah.
Right? What are their names? Right and Really, right?
Look at him.
I
He's
love
not
you.
impressed.
Emmett is just a cranky fuck today. So,
Yeah.
here's what you do. They ask about the shadow, you tell them about the shadow. But we're going to continue, right? Victoria, let's do the
Okay.
Neville Goddard quote.
So, Neville says, now let me speak candidly to a lady who is here.
Don't you love that? I love when Neville does these things because people say
Pulls her
Neville was very polite. Neville called batshit crazy from the stage, right? Talked about his buddy. He says, "Love you, Vern, but you know what? That's stupid."
Yeah.
Right? And here we go. He's talking candidly to a lady from the stage,
She wants to sell her home.
right?
You can't sell the home if night after night you sleep in that home.
What does he mean by that?
You have to sleep elsewhere, mentally. I do not mean physically. Physically, I slept in a basement on 75th Street in New York City. But in my imagination, I slept in my mother's home in Barbados. And within 6 weeks, I was in my mother's home in Barbados. And then I had not a nickel towards the venture, which cost well in excess of $1,000. It was all made available as a gift. It was not a loan, it was a gift.
Oh, continue, Victoria.
If you want to sell that home seriously, you have to actually let it go in your imagination and sleep as you would sleep and where you would sleep if you had sold it. And then, night after night, sleep in that state. Where would you sleep if you had sold it? Unless you want to re-rent a room in your place, which is not what you want to do.
So you get what Neville's saying there. It doesn't matter what you speak. It matters where you sleep. It matters where you walk in the state of the wish fulfilled, right? Remember, Ab told Neville to walk as though he were in Barbados. That didn't mean to stumble out in traffic and get hit by a bus. Feel what we'd feel. Neville's job was to feel what he would feel if he were walking the streets of Barbados while he was in New York City, right? Notice what he's sharing here. Ab told him to sleep as though. Neville slept as though. He felt like he was in his mom's home, right? Boom. He didn't wake up every morning and, I mean, just imagine how weird it would be. Like, good morning, Neville. Good morning, doorman in Barbados.
Yeah.
Weird,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So don't do anything that makes you look or sound weird. That could include like sticky tape, right? That could include super glue. That could include affirmations, informations, exasperations.
Yes.
But just if you, right? Now watch this. Here's the little tiny other twist. Ready? If you had a car, what would you lack? If you had your chosen car, what would you lack? When the thought of like maybe taking a road trip from Pittsburgh to Portland next summer shows up, you wouldn't go, yeah, I will if I got a car. You'd be like, yeah, Portland. Maybe you do some research into Portland, right? You know, hi puppies. Cool.
Yeah.
You sleep and rest in those states. You'll find that your thinking will change. And again, whatever needs to happen, happens. See, so let's go back to immigration, right?
Yes.
So I love Bruce is my dog. So again, so let's say I'm flying into the country. I'm on my visitor visa. I got my American passport. And they say, purpose of your visit. And I say, visit? I ain't visiting. I'm a loving puppy dad. I got me 2 puppies, right and really. Right? I really do. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to go home and then I'm going to vote next week. Right? Voting. That's what I do. I'm an Australian citizen. Right? Put up my hand, all that good stuff. They would have thought I was a whack job and not let me in the country.
Put you straight on the next plane out. Yes.
On the other hand, I said, look, guys, I've been coming here for 1.5 years. You want to know why? WOMAN. Right? Damn. Right? I like her. She smells pretty.
That's
right?
A-N, Scott, not E-N.
Yeah, WOMAN. Right? Got me a woman's.
Yes.
And they said, well, here's the deal, right? You really shouldn't be coming to Australia for 1 year on a visitor visa, and then you had this other short stay business visa. And I said, well, like I did the best I could. Like you really don't have a visa for met me a woman, right? And we all had a good yuckle, and they let me in the country. They didn't stamp my visa no further stay, which they could have, right? And if they would have done that, I couldn't have gotten a visa to stay, right?
Yeah.
I would have had to have gone. But I told them the truth. Yeah, I'm here. I'm visiting like 90 days at a time. I leave the country as required, right? I come back in as, you know. I just love this idiot. See, loving puppy dude.
Yeah.
Right? So here's the thing, right? You tell them what they're asking about. Because you never know when someone's going to want to give you a free Volvo, right? See, I could have told Victoria, lie. You tell them I got a car, because the words have the power, right? And you need your words to match my words. Yeah, 20's got a car. What is it? Well, he doesn't know yet. Oh, chucklehead. The Karstens. I love Karstens is here, Ted.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that was a pretty good show.
Yep, I think so too.
All right, Bruce, what do you reckon?
It was a good show, Dad.
I love my dad. My dad brought Karstens.
Okay.
You love Karstens? Yes, he did.
So,
All right, so
while I try and find something, what we want to know.
what we want to know, guys. Bruce,
Whoa, what's there? What was your strawberry bit?
what was it, guys? Whoa.
Yeah, mine was remembering how you did have that old Audi. I think it was an Audi.
No, that was a piece of shit Volkswagen.
Oh, it was V'd up, was it?
Yeah.
I thought Golf then, wasn't it? All right.
Yep.
Anyway.
It started out nice.
Yeah. And I'm sure I had something to do with it because it got to the point where, no, I don't want to go.
Me and Emmett made more pit
You
stops.
can. I'll see you when you get back home because I just felt like, whoa. How long is it going to take to get back home this time?
That's right.
So yeah, that's my strawberry dish.
Yo, Yasmin Maxwell.
Yes.
Boom. Oh yeah, you're there with the mini Maxwells and the
Barely
duck.
had a word. Yeah. Got to go to the toilet when the show's on, yes. Okay, and what was your strawberry bit?
My strawberry bit, you know, the whole thing about memory lane. Yeah, just I remember.
Yeah.
Just it's like, yep, and they let me out right in time, guys. Like my plane left like 7 minutes later, so it's like, run, Mr. 20, run.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what matters matters. What doesn't matter doesn't matter, right? And the way you answer their questions, right, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. So that's our strawberry bits. That is hashtag strawberry bit, all one word.
Hashtag strawberry bit.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
we'll do super summaries in the new year, do you think? Is that a better idea?
We got to figure out how to work that in.
Okay, so
All right.
super summaries will come up in the new year.
It's going to be good fun, guys.
Meanwhile, go to freeneville.com.
That's right, 221 pseudo random. EasyManifestingMethods.com too. You know, go there, get on that email list, get those 7 videos, guys. Get the basics right. Right? Meanwhile,
join our 90-day adventure at manifestingmasterycourse.com.
My dog's eating my dog. End of
They
line.
are.
Yep. You know, half a donut, 90 days, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Really, there's no excuse. Like, in all seriousness, I mean, like, anyway. All right.
And for refunds, visit our YouTube channel, feelitrealfun.com.
You know why? Because it's really fun.
It is.
I think so.
We think so.
I think we shrunk about 4 inches during the show today.
Have we?
Yeah. Or I didn't have it adjusted
Okay.
right. All right. So,
Sweet. Well, that's it. That's our show for today.
and we'll be back tonight with a watch party.
We will. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so that's cool. I was wondering if actually we should do Your Questions Answered Live on Thursday. Seeing as Friday's Christmas Day, we won't be doing.
True dat.
Leave it up to you to think about.
Oh, maybe we'll do it tomorrow, because remember we got the Christmas get-together tomorrow morning, or Thursday morning at the dog park.
Oh, yes.
Yes. End of line.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
All right,
your
you
manifesting
guys.
questions answered live tomorrow.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. See you.
See you guys. Look at that. It's my Billy Jack hat, Joe Weldon.